Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me. I have to laugh. The news is going so fast. I did a reading earlier on Jerome Corsi, and I thought I should ask, is he lying or is he not? Because earlier in the day he was insisting he had not lied, so he wouldn't lie by saying he had lied. So I asked, and Spirit showed me clearly, yes, he's lying. I think he got the Seven of Swords. But then, as I'm uploading this, now we have an email out from Corsi showing that obviously he did lie, because he emailed, I think, Stone, saying his friend in the embassy, which would have been Julian Assange, is planning to drop emails at this time and then a second batch in October. So we know he's lying, so they've got to all be scrambling. And apparently other things are coming out, like Manafort's attorneys passed information on to Trump's attorney, which isn't about what Manafort said. Manafort maybe thought he could get by with lying. There's so many things that came out just in the last few hours. Yeah, that Mueller might have been cagey. Manafort might have been under the impression that Mueller did not have that email. So here we are. Anyway, Mueller is ripping up the agreement between Manafort and him and the special counsel. And Manafort's, just lied too much. And Jerome Corsi had decided not to accept a plea agreement. Although now that email's out there, he's got to realize that was probably a mistake. Anyway, I just need to look at Manafort's future here with this. How about this? Show me Manafort right now. Well, we have the Four of Pentacles. He feels like he's hanging on to whatever security he's built. Well, that's interesting. It's not about, because I just feel like with him, this is not about the jail time. He knows he's in jail till he's dead, probably. He knows that. He's fulfilled an obligation to someone, and that was his most important thing. So he's actually not panicking, it looks like today, although he's definitely feeling uneasy. That Four of Pentacles guy definitely feels uneasy. With the Moon, he's keeping his secrets close, isn't he? There's another meaning for that Four of Pentacles man, keeping the secrets close, though they are threatened. And he feels fine. He feels victorious. What in the world? Oh my gosh, is he thinking he's going to get pardoned? Because also another thing that came out is Rudy Giuliani said something about, sort of seemed to lay the groundwork for a possible pardon of Corsi and even Manafort, talking about how unfair it would be to expect them to lie. Yeah. So is he feeling like he made the right decision? The Emperor. Yeah, I think that that Emperor is the king in this reading. I think that Emperor in this reading is about he's pleased the king in his mind. Three of Cups, celebration, secrets. He knows some things that we don't know yet. Okay. Five of Wands, though. That's why the Four of Pentacles figure is uneasy, hanging on tightly, because there's all this arguing about should Manafort be pardoned or not? What would that mean? Is it possible? Oh my gosh. Well, Will Manafort be pardoned? Let's ask. Why not? I remember asking this long ago and kind of getting the impression that no, he would probably not. But I don't remember how conclusive that reading was. Let's see. Will Manafort be pardoned? It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's going to be a little bit of a journey for him as he learns all the reasons why he will not. No, it doesn't look like he will, according to these cards. These cards are suggesting he's not taking the news that he likes. He's not liking it. He's not happy about it. But he's still watching and waiting for his ship to come in. So, okay, so this to me is saying not anytime soon, but he still holds out some hope. Okay, let's see. Yeah, very emotional for him. Definitely an emotional passage for him. Yeah. Yeah, there's the Strength card. It's like he's not liking the news that he's getting, but yet he is holding out hope. That's with this Three of Wands. Now, the Three is not stable energy, though, and he's listening to all of the arguments being made. His attorney is telling him it depends politically on things, and he knows that. I think after this email is out, it's going to be a hard argument to make that these men are being treated unfairly by special counsel, because they have, Corsi obviously did lie, saying he had no understanding from Assange that emails were going to be dropped. He deduced it all on his own. So, show me Corsi today. Show me Corsi today, Jerome Corsi today. Yeah, he's pretty foolish today. He's got the Fool card. You've got it. Oh, this is his Chariot. Things are moving forward very quickly for him. And the Strength card, though, also. Is he also holding out hope? They feel they have some protection. These two men feel like they've got some protection. They've had some promises made to them. There has been a plan in the background. Like, what if this happens? What if that happens? I think both men have been assured that they will be pardoned. That's what I think. Okay, let's look. King of Pentacles. They have wealthy friends. They have wealthy friends who are vouching for them, maybe. The government's going to pull him through the clouds, though. Through the stars, very rapidly. All right, the Hierophant clarifies the Chariot. And we have secrets again. Foolish to keep his secrets. He's foolish about his secrets. So, let's ask this. Does Corsi get pardoned by Trump? Goodness gracious. You probably all know more about this by morning. I'm going to upload this and the news will all have changed. But anyway, will Corsi be pardoned by Trump? He looks like he's on ice there to me. I mean, he looks like he's in a jail bunker. Oop, lots of worries. 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords. His mind is not his friend at this time. But a little bit of good news. He's still looking for that good news. He's still feeling like maybe it is indeed possible. So let's see what we've got. I'm going to move that a little closer. I'm trying different things with lighting because I feel like when it's just the candlelight and the little lamps, it's too dim. But I'm not loving this fluorescent lighting. Well, we'll keep at it. Okay. Let's see now. The Four of Swords. And then we have the Ten of Cups clarifying that. Hmm. Sometimes that's been the grand old party, that Ten of Cups. But it's in retreat. Its monopoly is over the governmental branches is coming to an end. He's got the 3. Yep. I really think, you guys, I think that both of these men have been told they will be pardoned. 3, and now we know there has been communication going back and forth that shouldn't have been going back and forth. So he's waiting for his ship to come in too. Page of Cups. Yeah, but it's not coming. He's in jail. He is going to jail. So for him too, if a pardon's coming, boy, it's not anytime soon. And I really doubt it is coming. I really doubt it. These cards don't look favorable for that for either man. All right. Well, let's ask about the Donald. Okay, so what about Trump? How's he doing tonight with this email coming out? I feel like this is a very important revelation. Also, it ties up with the timeline with him, the meeting that Manafort had with Assange apparently ties up with timing of some of the things Trump said, and the email about the drops of emails ties in with Trump announcing that he thought that some emails would be coming out. It's just, it all ties in so well that it doesn't look good for him. Show me Trump right now. What? 3 of Wands. He too is watching and waiting. So he's had a plan. He has something, he has some hope in, he has something that he's put some time and effort in, and he's watching and he's waiting. 3 Wands. 3 is very unstable energy, though. Nothing is guaranteed with the 3. It's just saying that people are watching, trying to look out into the distance. But they've invested some time and energy into something they hope will turn out well for them. So he's watching and waiting, but he's quite overburdened. He is worrying about a number of things, not just one thing. He is worrying about a number of things coming out, so it's not just this. Oh, and the government, he's worried about the government. The government is working. Let me clarify that government card, though, because he sure has a lot to do with what happens in the government. All right, so let's see. Oh, 8 of Swords. He's trapped. He can't keep the government from working. I'm so glad. He cannot keep it from working. He's bound up in this. There's nothing. And I remember I got that very same card for him a couple of weeks ago in a reading, and thinking something constrains him. Something constrains him from interfering with this. Oh, 10 of Swords. Okay, he's feeling emotionally devastated, worried, overburdened. But he's watchful, he has some hope, and he is trying to balance his sources of security. He is trying to be the nimble juggler, figure out what he needs to say. He's talking to his people. He's talking to his attorney. He's talking to Giuliani. He's trying to figure out, what do we need to do? He hasn't given up. Okay. That is something else. How about, oh yes, I did watch Rachel Maddow. You guys know I watch her. I really love Rachel Maddow. She is so smart. And she gives us facts, which I like. Let's look at facts. She's very conscientious. She will tell you if she's, very often she'll say, to be fair, this happened under that president and that happened under that president. This is nothing all that unusual. She'll let you know when it's that. So I do appreciate her. And Not sponsored by Rachel Maddow. I wish it was, but I'm not. But anyway, that's my opinion of her. In any case, Rachel said that we wouldn't know if Whitaker was refusing to move forward with indictments that Mueller was handing. We really wouldn't know. Are we only seeing actions by the special counsel that he approves of, and there are other actions that he's not approving of? So I want to ask, is Whitaker holding up any indictments? Oh, strength card. Well, I think I'm kind of getting where those other two men, where their strength card came from, huh? They have some feeling that Whitaker will protect them. Oh, boy. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it says new job. Yes, so we need a clarifier for that one, I think. And the Ten of Cups, the Grand Old Party. It's not just Whitaker. He does still have the backing of the Grand Old Party right now. He's not challenged by anybody in government right now. Okay. Was it his job to do what he could to hold things up in a sneaky sort of way? Why are they all getting the same cards? Three of Wands. So they all know about this. They're all in this together, you guys. There is communication between all parties. And they do have a plan. That Three of Wands, that's time invested in a plan. They do have a plan. Okay. There's that Page of Pentacles again. Sort of like he's got a little beginning. He's got a beginning of strength, of, oh goodness, progress made in the direction he'd like it to, building security. Okay. And that Four of Coins. The Four of Coins. Yeah, he's sort of hanging on. It is because the GOP still has that monopoly over the houses of government. So he's hanging on to the security of that. But it does feel threatened. You know, we have the Democrats coming in the House. So, interesting. I don't feel like this is an exact answer about whether or not he is actually holding things up. But I do feel this is saying he's tied in with this whole thing, and he has some people counting on him here to protect them. And he too is watching and waiting. Let's see, let me clarify again. See, that's a really tough read, I feel like. But then, you know, sometimes I have to look back and think, well, what cards would Spirit show me to tell me the answer to that question? Because once in a while, the question itself is sort of, all right, it's a good question, but how would Spirit communicate the answer to me? And this is one of those, I think. Okay, let me do this. Is Whitaker helping, doing anything at all to help Trump in this matter? And I guess I would be looking at the Secrets card. I would be looking for the High Priestess, the Moon, the Seven of Swords. I guess I'd be looking at those kinds of things, maybe the Five of Swords. Those kinds of cards, Spirit, please make it very clear. Is he using his position to help Trump in this legal matter? Ooh, Tower. Wow. King of Wands. This is new political energy coming up. and Page of Cups. Okay, you know what? When I first heard about Whitaker, and there have been commenters who've said the same thing, there was a part of me that wondered, could it be that he could be part of the plan to make sure Mueller's investigation is protected? You know, could he have even come out and made those statements about the Mueller investigation being a witch hunt to make himself the clear choice if Trump decided to get rid of Sessions and replace him? That came to me. And then Rosenstein said good things about Whitaker after Whitaker was appointed acting AG. So these cards make me wonder a little bit. Ah, the tangled web. Okay, the Emperor card. See, that is sometimes the law. The Emperor card is sometimes the law. A tower. Is it a tower to the law or a tower by the law? Ooh, Ten of Swords with the King. I don't like that one. Okay, so Ten of Swords with the King of Wands. And the King of Wands would be that new political energy that's coming up to fight corruption, to want the truth, to, be purpose-driven for democracy. And that has a Ten of Swords. Okay, so I don't like that. And it looks like a little good news, but then it's not good news. Well, guys, I'm finding the questions on Whitaker to be pretty unclear. We did not get the secrets cards, did we, though? We didn't. We didn't get the mysteries. We didn't get the... Could it be that Corsi and Manafort and Trump have faith in Whitaker, and that's why they keep getting that Lion card, but Whitaker has no intention of helping them? I don't know. This is a great big question mark. Ooh, that would be quite the plot twist there. But I will read on this again. And if any of you have intuition that is lighting up about these cards in Whitaker, please let me know in comments. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.